Okay, today we're going to learn the halacha if you're allowed to curse yourself. Al pi halacha.
Curse yourself?
Yeah, if you're allowed to or not. You're allowed to curse yourself or not. Al pi halacha. So it's brought in Maseches Shavuos Daf Lamed Hey Amud Aleph. It's in the Mishnah. Amakalel atzmoi, somebody that curses himself, vechaveiroi or his friend, over beloy sase. You're over an alav. So soon we're going to see what alav. So the mice like this. We know many psukim. There is a psukim that you're not allowed to curse your parents. There's a psukim that you're not allowed. L'mashal, a pasuk that you're not allowed to curse your parents says like this. Ki ish in Parshas Kedoshim Vayikra Chof. Ki ish asher yikala l'sov esima moishumos by the parents. It's a chiyuv misa, the klala. Now we know also there's a isur to mekalel nosi. It says in the Sefer Shmois Perek Chav Beis. It says Elokim lo sekalel. It's a machlokes if it goes on a dayan on Hashem. But then v'nosi be'amchom lo soer. You're not allowed to curse a nosi. Then there is a pasuk in Parashas Kedoshim Vayikra Yutes lo sekalel cheresh. Don't curse cheresh, meaning so the pasuk give you a variety of people where you're not allowed to curse, whether it's an important person like a nosi, or your parents, or even somebody simple as a cheresh. How everybody. Now, how do we know that you're not allowed? Where do you know that you're not allowed to curse yourself? So it says the Gemara says like this. Omar Rav Yanai, that's the next page, Shavuos Daf Lamed Vav. Omar Rav Yanai, B'divrei Hakel Atzmoi. According to everybody, that you're not allowed to curse yourself. D'chsiv rak yishomer lecha. It's a pasuk in Dvorim Dalet. Rak yishomer lecha. Shmor nafshecha ma'od. So from that we learn uked Rav Avin Amar Avilo Domar Kol Mokum Shenemar Yishomer Pen Va'al En Lo Sase. It says Yishomer lecha. That means it's a law. Don't shmor nafshecha ma'od. So from that we're learning that means you cannot even curse yourself. And the chaveiro d'chsev l'skal cheresh. Anyway, so from that, so originally I thought, okay, maybe it's a lav, maybe it's a smachta, because it doesn't say clearly don't curse yourself. Shomer lecho, it's a very lav klali. Be careful. You have to be careful with your health, with other stuff. But the Rambam brings la halacha in Hilchas Sanhedrin, Perek Chavov, halacha gimel. Amakalel atzmoi loike. Chayav Malkus. Amakal atzmoi Chayav Malkus. Shenemar kmo shekila lacherim. Shenemar yishomer lecha u'shmor nafshecha. Ve'echad amakal atzmoi o chaveiro o nosi o dayan and the loike achikal b'shem min hashemus. So you could say, okay, somebody curses whether himself, whether others, the chiyuv of klala only when you mention over there b'shem Hashem. Now, within that, there is a machlokes Raivad and the Rambam, which is you have to say Shem Hashem, one of the Shem Hashem and Chokim, like Kivavke, Lakim, Shakai, or even Kinuyim, Chanun, Rachum. That's not those names you could erase. So the Rambam says, "Oh, bekinuyim in akinuyim is a big enough kimina." If you learn like the Rambam or the Raivad, and by the most poskim, the maskim to the Rambam, even by the kinuy, you're not allowed to curse. It says like this. That's the conclusion. The ha'il vu chayav im kidal b'chol kinuyim, since there is a chiyuv. If you curse in all the kinuyim, meaning even not the shemesh and the chokim, there's a severe name, Kevavke, Elokim. It says kach im kilal b'chol loshen chayav. According to this, if you curse in other languages, somebody says God should do this with this to you, or the Almighty should do this to you. Since kinui, it's osur also. That's how like I said, most people can mask him with the Rambam on this. Say men, in other language, any way or form you mention Shem Hashem, it's osur. Just Hashem is going to mahagoyim lakadosh baruch hen kechol kinuyim. It's not just about this halacha. Also, there's another topic whether in other languages, the Shem Hashem, if it says halacha kodesh or not. From the Rambam Mashma, it's only a kinu. Anyway, but it's not the point. The point now, what I want to focus about, that the person would be chayav malchus to curse himself, especially mentioned Shem Hashem. We know all kol lav she'endo ma'isa and loikin olav. So why it's so severe? And okay, I could understand by the parents even chayav misa. Okay, nosi others, but yourself, why would that be that you chayav on cursing yourself or others? It's only a dibur shen b'maisa. So the Gemara and Tumura, Dav Gimel, the Gemara says, Omar Rab Idi bar Abin, Omar Rab Amma, Omar Rab Yitzchak, Omar Rab Yochanan, Mishom Rab Yossi Glili. Kol lo sasa shebatoira, any love in the Torah, also b'maisa loike. Only if there is a maisa, we did something, action. Lo so b'maisa potur. We didn't do lav shen b'maisa and loike, we didn't do anything. Chutz minishba or meimer or mekalel. We're going to talk about the mekalel today. There's one of those three exceptions. Mekalel, even they're learning from psukim that you have even el b'maisa. So according to this, mekalel chaver b'shem afa b'shel also b'maisa chayav. Okay, so we see from here the severity of this inyan of klala, whether you curse others or yourself. That's what Rambam Paskin. You have so first of all, we see here how it's important not to curse anybody. Mamash. So the Torah Tmiyah brings the Torah mentions different type of range of people. You might think only anoshim chashuv like parents or nosim, but cheresh is allowed to everybody else. I said also the other way around. Sometimes people think if it's a big tzaddik, a big rebbe, a big politician, you definitely could talk about him like he's not a human being. He's a different gather. Or nothing applies to that. No lashon hara, no tell you no. He even nosi losoy. Don't curse him. He's a human being. He has a family. He has kids. What do you mean? He's not bichlal all the lavim. So it tells you no anybody with a choshuv, not choshuv, even including yourself. Oh, so l'choyre you might think, okay, so what happened if it doesn't mention Shem Hashem? L'choyre it's okay. No, many times we say l'bilchas Shabbos there is such a thing. Potor aval osur. You might be still also. Since the Torah gives such an importance to it that you cannot curse. So even without Shem Hashem, maybe your pot of Malchus would be also. And furthermore, it's brought in Sifrei Kabbalah and Chassidus the effect of a speech. For example, the Zohar HaKodesh says, less kala de misaved. There's no sound at the beginning lost. If you say something, it's there. The sound is there somewhere till it's going to come to realization. Less kala de misava. There's no sound getting lost. So you said something, a good wish or chas v'shalom a bad wish. Somehow it might come true sometime, somewhere. So to be careful. And furthermore, the way they explain in Sifrei Chasidus that we have the four worlds, the general four worlds, many worlds, but four general Atzilus, Bri, Yitzira, Asiya. So our world is Elam Asiyah. Over here, if you didn't do anything with Poyal, it's not done. You could talk till tomorrow, theories and ideas, and say, I want this, I want to be rich, I want to do this. It means nothing. You have to do it. But there is a world above us, Elam HaYitzirah, it's called Elam HaDibur. Over there, when you say something, over there it's done. It's not Elam Asiyah. Over there, the Asiyah is not Ma'akev. So over there in that world, when you say something positive or negative, you created there is something. And furthermore, Elam HaBriya, higher world, Elam HaMachshava, when you think over there, you created something. That's why it's important that, like I said, don't wish anything ill to yourself or to others, even bedibur, because even without kinuyim, even without any Shem Hashem, because something positive or negative created. So say positive thing, think positive thing. So the mail again, I say that we see the severe, especially if you say, God forbid, somebody says in English or in Hebrew, going to say, God should do this and this to you. It's Chayam Malkus. It's Isur, it's Lav, so be very careful with our speech.